Jesus warned you. 50% of Christians are not ready for his return. I just read a parable Jesus gave in the Bible, and he literally talks about his return and how 50% of people aren't ready. People never talk about this. All right, so let me break this down. Jesus gave this parable about a wedding, and back then, the groom would show up late at night to take the bride for the celebration. So the bridesmaids would wait there with lamps so that they would be ready when he arrived. And Jesus says there were 10 virgins who were waiting for the groom. He said 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. And so the wise ones brought extra oil to keep their lamps burning, and the foolish ones didn't bring any extra. Now here's what's crazy. The groom took longer than expected, but the 5 foolish virgins, their lamps go out because they didn't have enough oil. And by the time midnight strikes, the groom finally arrives, and only the 5 wise virgins had enough oil to have their lamps still burning to be able to go in with him. And they're literally left outside. They're left out there. The wise ones go in with the groom, and the door is shut, and they come knocking on the door like, Lord, let us in. But then he answers, I don't know you. Ooh, this story it will put the fear of God in you. I'll tell you what, 50% of Christians aren't ready for his return. Statistically, it's time to get right with God, or you're going to get left. And Jesus ended this story by saying, stay ready, because you don't know the day or the hour that I'm returning. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. And I think the oil burning represents our relationship with God. In other words, you can't live off of your pastor's faith. You can't live off of my faith. You can't live off of your favorite Christian influencer's faith. You got to have a relationship with God for yourself, or you're going to be cooked. You got to know God for yourself, because Jesus is going to have to tell people one day, depart from me, I never knew you. He's not going to say, depart from me, you never knew me. You see, I could say I know the president, but if I walked up to the White House and was like, yo, let me in, they ain't let me in, because knowing about someone and knowing them is very different. So y'all better start having a real relationship with God. Start talking with him. Be in the Bible, because if you're not in your word, you're going to be in your feelings. If you're not spiritually fed, you're going to be emotionally led. And when Jesus comes back, I want you to be able to say,
Jesus coming back, I'm prepared.